Welcome to the OBM podcast. This is a platform where awareness, new perspectives, healing, and transparent conversations take place. Every mom has a motherhood journey that is unique, yet no mom is alone. So sit back, relax, open your minds, and steady your hearts to hear a mom's.
Uh, they're wonderful, for sure. So we have this protective mom that works, that has a husband, and that does so much, have a business. You know, you not only have a was 9 to 5, but you are a businesswoman outside of that.
Oh yeah.
A mama, a wife, a friend, a sister, like, and you work out. Like, there's so much that you do. Like, honey. So, what do you do with all of that? Because I know there's some mom brain going on. Like, I gotta do this and I gotta do that and I gotta do this.
Right.
Trust me, I get it. What do you do to make sure that Nekeaya Jacobs Kwan is okay? I know you said therapy.
Therapy. I pray.
Honey.
I sit down and just pray a lot. You know, and not, those structured prayers
I got you.
that we hear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell anybody, I don't know how to do that.
I'm like, hey, what's up, God? Like, listen, we need to have a conversation.
Like, listen, she said this and I didn't like it. You gotta help me.
Listen, God. Listen, please.
And he said, I know.
Yes, God. Be quiet. I love it.
So most of the time I pray.
Got you.
I go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I work out.
Yes.
And it's working.
She works hard too, by the way, just saying.
Look. And but I'm gonna tell you one thing I don't do.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
I don't prioritize because I don't know how to do that either.
Oh, we are in the same boat.
I don't know how to do that because with so much going on, how do you do that?
Wow.
How do you?
Yeah.
And then not only with all that's going on, then you got to add surprise A, B, and C on top of that. How do you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know what's for dinner.
What's for dinner, honey? I don't know. Can we get pizza?
Oh no. Can we just grab something?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Make sure there's ingredients for your salad in the refrigerator. That's all you got. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's the one thing I don't do is prioritize. And I can't say that it's a great thing.
Gotcha.
But what I can say is that everything that I have to do is important. So I do schedule.
Got you.
I do make sure that, nothing's really overlapping.
Yeah.
You got to go hour by hour.
Yeah. Honey, sometimes about 30-minute increments right here.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I just can't. And I know, and I'm sorry if my therapist ever sees this, she's gonna say, I told her.
I told her what to do.
But I don't see it. I don't see it. So if any of you have suggestions,
share with us, put it in the comments.
Please help.
Write us, email us something. Tell us something.
How do you prioritize your life when you are the wife, the mom, the friend, the business owner, the go-to person? Wow,
you are a go-to person. Nikki, can we talk real quick?
Yeah. When you're all things to everyone, how do you say, well, this is more important than the next thing? And then the spontaneous thing comes up and you're like, okay, well, where do I put this?
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Yeah.
And somewhere in all of that, you got to breathe and make some food.
Wow. And take care of your own health, your own self.
Yeah. And that wasn't a priority for a long time. And then all of a sudden, I think a lot of things happened at one time. Like I said, I found out My daughter was pregnant in July. She had a baby in August. And in September, I got sick and was in the hospital. Wow. And the doctors are telling me, we don't really know what's wrong with you. You know? And then they also told me, but you got to do something because we're not sure if you're going to be here in 5 years. Wow. So what do you do?
Whoa. 5 years?
5 years. So that's when you talk to your friend that works out and says, you got to help me. I'm here for you, my friend. And she was here for me. She was.
5 years.
And
wow.
so now we do these workouts. And sometimes I don't think she liked me too much. But
it's a love-hate relationship, okay? And I'm okay with it as long as my girl can make it 20, 50 years plus.
Yeah.
She can hate me all she wants.
She got me. She got me. You guys, when I found out that I could do all that running in place that she had us doing and 100 jumping jacks, I was like, hey, I'm good.
Feel that confidence. You can do it, man, as long as you put your mind to it.
She got me.
You can do it. Awesome. I'm seriously very proud of you. Because when the doctor told you 5 years, you could have said, well, I'm just gonna sit here. And that's easy. You know, I don't judge the people that say I'm just gonna sit here and just enjoy these last 5 years.
Right.
You have daughters, you have a granddaughter,
right?
You have a husband, sisters, family,
right?
Parents that love you dearly, friends that see your life so valuable.
Oh yeah.
And you decided, hey, let me get this together. So this is the season for Nekeaya Jacobs Kwan to say, it's about me. Yes. Not in a selfish type of way, but finally, because sometimes as moms, you know, we focus on our children and our spouse and what can I do for this person and how can I help, especially if we're active in church. How can I help the church more? Honey, it's just pull. But when is it going to be? Whoa.
Yeah.
I need to breathe and take some time to myself. And you, unfortunately, had to be pushed in that corner.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny because that's so me. That is so, you know, Nikki knows and Nikki goes and Nikki does everything and Nikki does this and that and she does it well. Like, thank you, Lord. I can do it well.
Look at that.
But at some point, you got to stop and say, I can't do everything. I'm not Superwoman.
Yes.
I can't do it all. So that's when you sit and you say, okay, we got to get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
And do this over here.
Yeah.
So, few years ago, I stopped. I used to sing in like 3 different groups.
Okay.
On top of all of this, I don't know. I used to sing in 3 groups, and we were traveling. So I got these kids, and I was traveling, and my husband, and my house, and I was doing it all.
Yeah.
And there are times when God says, no, no. And if you won't put it down,
I'm gonna make you put it down.
I'll make you put it down. Wow. And so, we had to put it down. So the main group that I was singing in kind of dispersed. And then the other 2, my husband said no.
Wow.
So I don't sing in groups anymore. And it was just you got to put down something.
Yeah.
Because I was singing in groups and traveling with groups and doing all of the stuff that I still do.
Wow.
And still doing all the travel that I did. And I wanted to go see friends and I wanted to take time to be here, there, and everywhere as if I was 4 different people at the same time.
Wow. That's a good way to put it together.
Yeah. So sometimes, you know, God says, sit down somewhere.
Wow.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and there are times when things get a little frantic and you're like, my house is a mess. And I'm like, you know what? But I'm gonna sit down because I can't do it. I just can't.
Wow.
And it's okay. We'll get to the cleaning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to sit down.
Yeah.
So
enjoy the moment.
Sit down.
Yeah. Listen. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Having that, and we will call it mom brain, right?
Yeah.
We will call it mom brain. To have so much going on. Trying to do the best we can at everything because we know that nothing is above it, above other things. Like everything matters. I can't just forget my youngest daughter.
No.
I can't just forget my granddaughter.
Right.
I can't just forget my oldest daughter. I can't forget my middle baby.
No.
I can't forget about me. I can't forget about my marriage.
No.
Everything is important. And you still working hard to make sure you and your husband are on the same.
Absolutely.
And that's a whole nother job.
We still
You know, a job that we enjoy doing. It's hard work is what I meant to say. It's hard work.
Listen, Quan still got to take me on dates.
Carl.
But that means I still have to schedule. I still got to make sure I look good. I still got to go at least make the hair look like something.
The hair look like something. it look like something today, honey. I love it.
Praise the Lord for the hair doing what it does today. But I still have to make sure of it. So everything depends on the next thing.
Yeah.
So in order for me to make my marriage do what it does.
Honey, hey,
do what it does. Do what it does. In order for me to make sure that it does what it does.
Yes, honey.
I got to make sure that Nikki does what she does. So I can't be struggling. So I got to endure the workout so I can make sure I endure the do.
I'm here for. Listen, building that endurance for many reasons, okay?
Gotta endure.
That was for our married sisters out there. Okay. For the married sisters only. That statement was for the married sisters.
And still be able to wake up when the alarm go off at 6:45.
Children are scared. Only God knows the struggle is real, honey.
And the 5-year-old has hair to her waist.
Yes, she does.
So I have to do it every morning.
Wow.
I still gotta have time. And I said I wasn't a morning person, right?
You did? Right. Oh, my mama. Wow. I know they get the brunt of that in the morning.
Oh,
I said get ready. It's time to go.
I said have your socks and shoes on. And you know, she's 5 and part of their curriculum at school says that she must tie her shoes and all of that. So she won't allow me to help her tie her shoes anymore. So I have to allot time.
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
For her to tie her shoes.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I pride myself on being a little smart. So when I go in the room to pick out her clothes for school the night before, I get an outfit that goes with the shoes that don't have to be tied.
Velcro.
Yes.
But it's a great lesson.
Yeah.
Though it's time consuming, it's a great lesson for her to have to tie her own shoe and want to tie her own shoe.
She can't on the weekend. We're gonna wear Velcro.
Honey, during the week you can wear the shoes that the teacher told you to have to wear. On the weekend, put on them slippers. We're not doing that. You have been amazing. You have shared a lot of goodies.
Yeah.
You shared some things that you would take from your childhood and some things that you would kind of leave in that generation. You shared how you loved on your daughter, though being pregnant at 19 and your mom was pregnant at 21 with you and you're pregnant at 20 with that daughter and that daughter's pregnant at 19. But you showed her the grace, you showed her love, and you showed her what you felt like she needed in that season of her life. And talking about mom brain and focusing on your health, you are doing a great job. You are in the season of, I guess the word I can say is restoring Nikki.
I appreciate that.
And I am very, there are some things I knew, but there are some things that I didn't. And I am very, very proud of you. And I'm sure that other moms, other listeners are very proud of the decision you made to say, I'm going hard to live past what the doctor says, because I'm going to believe the report of the Lord. But when you believe the report of the Lord, you cannot do things the same way. You are making changes in your life to make sure you are living Nikki's best life in God. Mm-hmm. So that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. We are so excited that you're able to share. Thank you, girl, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the OBM podcast. We look forward to you joining us next week to hear a story from a mom near you. So until we hear each other again, please be sure to take it easy, be blessed, and smile. Remember, you can enjoy life.